Well, hello there. I don't know if I planned on doing anything today, uh, but I was kind of just chilling, and then all of a sudden I saw that there was a cast boot stepladder, and I'm like, all right, I can do this now, because then I can just kind of do a couple little things afterwards and just kind of chill for the rest of the evening, and then maybe tomorrow I'm doing some other stuff. Not sure, but when I first joined, there were like only two other people, and now it looks like we're gonna have like 10 of us. So this is blown up a bit. That's cool. So, so yeah, we're gonna jump in and have some fun with another Cas Boots. And then, I don't know, tomorrow I'm hoping, I gotta find out for sure if Scanlar's around, but maybe we'll try to do some of the mystery weight stuff and mess with that a little bit. Because I'm really curious about looking at some of those seeds, because there's some really crazy possibilities with the beer league settings. It could end up being swordless, or just like in hard settings and some other weird stuff like that, which should be obtainable. Just things I don't practice as often. So it'll be interesting to kind of find out how that all works and see what we get. I know boss shuffle's an option in there too, but I don't. It could have been an enemizer possibility as well. I have to kind of to look at that again and double check the weights and see the settings. But yeah, so there's a lot of possibilities with the mystery seeds. That's gonna be fun, honestly, because I like just kind of not knowing what the hell's gonna happen and stuff like that. But we're about to get going here, so let's give this the old try and see how this goes. All right, good old Cas Boots practice. Love it. Oh, the mystery settings also have, I think, a very small chance of some items being in your starting item pool, like actually having them to start the sea, which is pretty cool. Like, really low chances, but still a nice thing to get. And I like the full magic that saves me from the pots. Alright, a little rough here to start. Oh, got poked twice, that's annoying. We'll grab a heart. Good room. Alright, not as ideal, but at least I got him towards the door. See if we can avoid being trolled hard by the ball and chain guard. Okay. We're having a bad time already, so let's get him with a pot. That kills him. Okay. Just go. I'm gonna grab the damn statue. I feel like I'm a little bit behind here. Probably. There's definitely a couple execution things that didn't go the way I wanted. Clean. That's decent. Okay, we're gonna get the small key here. Good. Got the key dash. Play that safe because I saw the rat coming for me and I didn't know how far it was gonna go. Oh, the rat got in my way. Bastard. Literally a rat bastard. Oh, go to Eastern. Okay, fine. That was a package. Alright, 5:30. Could have been quicker, but that's alright. We'll take care of our normal route, but then Eastern's where we're going to go as soon as we're done with the village. And I knew that was the map, and I still checked it anyway. Watch Eastern be a pendant. Like, that would enrage me, honestly, at this point. Okay, it's not. That's good. Hold on. Was Desert a pendant? It is. So Eastern's a red crystal. Desert's pendant. Hera's a normal crystal. Okay. It's good. Arrows, or whatever pole that's at. Don't care. Let's get this info because I already have lamp. Okay, that's good. Was definitely a little bit worried that that was going to be something important since I already have lamp. And another sword or cape puts Aga in logic if it's required. Okay, that's a no thank you. Okay. got plenty of bombs, so we're just gonna go directly down to the village, clear that out, and get to eastern area. Like, immediately. Bonking too much. Love is good. Alright. Jesus. Why is desert actually beautiful right now? Come on. What is this? We're still gonna do Eastern first, because that's the crystal dungeon. But then that'll make me go in that direction to check stuff. There could be something good on the ledge. Or just, I need to do the dungeon. We'll see. Alright, and now we have Zora money. Zora's in logic, too. What the hell? Okay. I mean, sure, you're gonna just toss me silver arrows at, like, less than 10 minutes in. I'll take it. What is the seed? One thing I'm missing to fully clear out the village is a bottle. Thanks. Also trash. Don't care. Works for me. Alright, let's go to Eastern. This is definitely where we want to be. Okay. Run! There we go. Map. Well, had to be here somewhere. Alright. No items yet. Ah, stop bonking. Not stopping soon enough, wasting too much time when I do that. There we go. Ha! All 3 items in the back. Amazing. Okay. Well, let's get number 1 right here and see what it is. Trash. It would be pretty upsetting if this actually had 3 garbage items in it. After giving you access, like, immediately. Unfortunate, if that's the case. But I have a feeling something's gonna be here. Like, it just has to be something, right? With 3 hearts, I think I'm just gonna kill the room. Fun. No. Okay. The little asshole got in the way. Alright. Well, Blue Mail's not trash, but kind of trash. I can't exactly say that I'm thrilled with my findings. Alright. Dang it. Make up for it with a dash out. Shield. Vamos. So, not anything required there. After we do this, though, we'll go ahead and check Aegina's Cave. I'd say that that has some value to it. Might as well see if we get the second item here. Well, we know this is the big key. Cool. No, still do this. We have to go out this way. I don't know why I bother doing that. Right. So, I know I still have a couple things down the water and stuff like that, but let's get up the mountain. We can clear out Hera. I don't even know why I did that. It's funny. We can clear out Hera and do all the other checks that are up here. Oh, for God's sake. Stop. Stop! Do better. I'm gonna get friggin' destroyed here. Or they're gonna sort of play nice. It happened again. Why? Why do I do what I do? Alright, the good news is, we're here. Okay, if I can not get deadrocked this time, that'd be great. Okay. Just kill me. We have the save and quit here now, so I don't care. Hey, Gummy. Yeah, that was stupid. I got deadrocked, and then I got hell. But 3 heart mountain climb sucks anyway, but whatever. I I can't get the spin speed for the life of me, so we're not gonna bother. How you doing? Up to more shenanigans today? Wait, I never even looked in here. I haven't been up the mountain yet. Why don't we check and see if there's an important item inside this? Yeah, okay, good. We can not do either one of these. Possibly? Possibly sounds good. Oh, good old Hera. Without hookshot. So sad. Well, we ain't getting that. That counts as one. Okay. I wasn't even gonna do anything today, and then I was just kind of sitting around recovering from, I don't know, lack of sleep, and all of a sudden I saw this notification. I'm like, I could just sit around, or I could do a cast booth seed. So here I am. And who knows, that might open up more stuff. Alright, I guess we'll go back down and get this. I mean, if the seed could just give me the second item, that'd be cool. No. Still got one more chance. The good old 50-50 on Moldworm. Ever played the Sword Hunt seed? I have not. I actually don't know exactly what those rules are. Is it literally just looking for a sword? Or enough swords to kill Ganon? Or how does that work? That was close. Come on. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, that would be why we're not going to find Hookshot before we go up Hera. I'm just rolled down to the basement. Okay, what do we got? Piece of heart. How am I still on 3 hearts? I've turned down a couple heart pieces, but not, like, many. Okay. Get in the damn cave. Oh, wrong cave. God. Ooh, boy. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god, we might get to a 4th heart soon. Ooh, a heart. Holy shit. Shovel. Another heart! A bottle. Oh, great. We have all sorts of dumb stuff we can do. Cool. Well, let's go do the big item location that we just completely skipped because dungeons were available, so I said screw it. We never went to Mini Moldworm. The Mini Moldworm skip. Nope. Okay. Well, there's our AGA 1 logic, but the only way that that's going to be good is if we either get Moon Pearl or something that progresses us to Moon Pearl on the pyramid, so I'm not rushing for that yet. Because, while not all the Flippers checks are on logic, Zora is. So I'm definitely going to go to Zora. And we're going to just check all the other stuff because we can. Funny. Well, that's a heart we're not getting. Come on. There we go. So, after this, I could check Sick Kid in the dig spot real fast, and then I guess we climb. Just in case it's actually in one of those other spots, that would save us a lot. Because Lumberjack's nothing, so I'm not very incentivized to do the climb unless it's last resort. Actually, another thing I could do... Shit. I didn't even think about it. Stupid ether tablet. When I got that sword, I bailed off the mountain right away. No, the sword is in Mini Moldworm. I don't have the Moon Pearl. Why am I trying to do this? I should have done the water walk over here first. Alright. Well, rip me. Alright. Well, we're not going to do Splash Delete today, because I don't care about that. Alright, what do we got? Moon Pearl? No. Definitely not. Let's do this first. Only because I should have probably had the sword before I climbed. But I just skipped Mini Moldworm. I knew it. Alright. I had a feeling. Alright. Okay. Ice and Meyer. Ice is the other pendant. Meyer is 5-6. Good. My plan then was to do... So Ice is the other pendant. Meyer's the 5-6. We're going to pod. Easy. So there's a chance that we don't find flippers this seed. I mean, actually, let me say it this way. There's a really good... I don't want to find flippers this seed. So, I'm totally okay if that happens. I didn't mean to do that. So, screw it. Let's go both sides, then we'll come back and clean up. So, there's a chance this is a small key, but we're gonna find out. Okay, not exactly the easiest or most conventional way of doing this dungeon, but we're going to do all the checks, so it's fine. Alright. So this is possibly not a key. It's trash. We haven't gotten a single item in here yet. It's wonderful. Alright, we're gonna open all the things. Good enough. Wow. Well, pod's been complete trash. We got one more item on Helma. But this has not been very eventful. We had to do it, but... So, alright, we finished pod. We can at least check out Pyramid. We might as well jump up to Catfish. Just because there's no other time where I'm going to go there. I can hookshot over and head to Thieves. It's another beatable dungeon, so we'll focus on that. Disagreeing. I tried to stop soon enough and I didn't. Good enough. Like, really, really no value here. Alright. Pyramid, Catfish. We can check a couple other things on the way to the village. Hello? Why am I not getting... What the hell? There. Ugh. We got this King's Tomb village with a bottle turn-in. I hit the buttons in the wrong order. Am I really that tired right now? I might be. Oh. Okay, well that was required. So that's good. Something else we can do when we get to the village. Maybe I'm doing something weird with my controller. I tried to stop that dash. I don't know. I need to pay better attention. I'm just not focused. Alright. Okay, that is something else I can check here. We'll wait to route that in. I'm hoping that the myths pop up and that we just can route that in with Smith Chain, but if not, we can do that right after this dungeon. But I'm going to get the flute activated before I forget about it. And then we can do these. Insta-key. Wow, I don't know how I avoided getting hit there. That was pretty funny. I'll take it. Alright, still 2 items. We haven't seen the small key yet. That was bad. That was worse. Love it. Aw, come on. Stop sniping me, dude. Dude, hit him! God. How did I keep on missing? It's hilarious. Alright. Well, it's always a good idea to at least dip into Skull Woods before we go south from here. We only have a handful of checks down that way anyway. And I could take a look at Bumper Ledge. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Unbelievable. Alright. Can we just not? This isn't right. It's immediately right. I didn't want to see those. Sure. I never did magic bat. Alright. I know what I'm gonna try to do real quick. This is kind of a effed up idea, but it might be huge. Alright. Let's go check waterfall real quick. No, get in the whirlpool, thank you. Unfortunately, no real value. Okay. We could just head right back in. I'm also wondering if I should check. Let's get Bamos tablet out of the way before we commit fully, even though we're gonna go in the swamp. Like, we know that that's gonna be the deal. That's what the seed's telling us to do. We can moan and bitch about it all we want, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh, for God's sakes. All right, here we go. I'm just facing the wrong way every chance I get. So, we're missing a lot of things still. It might just be worth the time sink to just clear this out in case there's multiple things in here. I mean, it's gonna make me go further anyway. I don't know. And it's being the green, and it's the green pendant, so I might just suck it up and do all of this. So we'll grab the key. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but that's alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to the back. See, the mitts open up so much, now I'm having second thoughts. Okay. I need to be... Oh. I don't get it, because I didn't do it right. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. I'm kind of mad because I'm gonna end up having to come back in here probably. Ugh. If I get one more good item off Argus, I might leave because the mitts opened up so much. Empty bottles, not good enough. So there's 2 items left. Right, because the big key is still at large. Yeah. Alright. Let's take the chance. We'll go turn in the green pendant. And then I want to... Probably, because we don't have... Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I kind of want to know what Myers Medallion is, but I also want to go up to Death Mountain and check all the checks up there, because there's 6 of them. Okay. But at least this will let me know if I'm still looking for ether. If I come here and just glance. This is actually my biggest concern, so... Alright. Vamos it is. I mean, I can go in, but it's so shitty if I do. Unless I get Samario, like, right here. It could just be inside. I might consider taking the risk, honestly. So bad. I mean, the other possibility, too, is that there's, like, a fire rod in here. And I have to, like... do some stuff with that too. Because we do need to eventually go back up to beat Skullwoods. We need to get to Trinex. These are the last 3 crystals we need, but we don't have a way to beat any of them yet. And honestly, in the cast boot seed, that feels really bad at an hour 5. So that's why I'm going to take the chance on this. Nice double. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, this isn't even the biggest risk because this is the only crystal dungeon that I have open that I have checks in, and so I can actually do some stuff because I can't get anywhere in Turtle Rock without Samaria, even though it could be up on the mountain. Okay. Taking lots of hits. There are some antifairies in here, though. God. Sniped left and right. Stop. Alright. Really? Well, that's one. No freaking way. Holy shit, that's so bad. That's so bad. I mean, I'm thrilled, but that is awful. All right. So, now that that happened, I'm thinking Smith into bomb. Oh, man. Absolutely brutal. Okay. Vanilla sword. While that's certainly not required, I'm not saying no. Okay, glad I went here. Alright, so we're returning this. We're going to do Red Bomb, and then I think we go up to Dark Death Mountain. Back off. Cool. So, checking the Dark Death Mountain checks is definitely my higher density at this point. So, we're going to hope that we strike gold and get a fire rod up here. That'll let me finish the seed. Maybe. We still got to hope that we can open TR. So, we're checking that first. I can't believe they left me the hell alone. Okay. So, good news. It opens. Let's see if our fire rod's up here. We can check, we have all the checks over here, and then we can actually go into TR and look at the one check in there too, but... Oh, hey, Scanler. Oh my god. If you want to know a funny, Samaria was in the chest next to the big chest in Mire, and I gambled on that and got it right. It felt jetty, but then neither Rod nor Samaria was hiding for the longest damn time. I just got Ice Rod off of Magic Bat. So I'm Fire Rod go. But I did leave 2 items in Swamp, and I'm gonna be very sad if that's where it is. Sure, game. I hate it when that happens. I got completely clowned on right there. There it is! Alright, whatever. Alright, we still gotta go down and do Skull Woods yet, but we can just go mode TR. Yeah. So, I didn't touch ice, which was fine because mitts were late. So Swamp was a pendant, but it had the mitts in it. And Desert is also a pendant. You get early access to it. It had the mirror, so you had to do 2 pendant dungeons. But Ice, I didn't touch. So, how are you doing? Because I'm exhausted and I don't even know why I'm doing this. I just saw the notification. I'm like, whatever. Dude, that X key sucked, didn't it? Oh, I don't have a freaking safety. And that's why I shared it. I like to share my misery with others. I was so mad with that one though because I think I commented about it. I cleared out as much of Mire as I could. And then immediately, I think the big key to Mire might have been in Hera. Found that immediately afterwards. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go back for one check. And it's the hammer. I was so sad. But that Moon Pearl, man. How long did it take you to get the Moon Pearl? Because that was a really awful location for Eastern. And then the Moon Pearl being in there was just even worse. Under an hour? Okay, that's pretty good. I think I also, whatever, just, alright. I also think I had it close to the hour mark, if I went to look. Moon Pearl was left side Eastern, and Eastern was you had to mirror at the top of Bumper Ledge in order to get into that one cave you can't get into unless it's a connector. And Eastern was there, and I'm like, well, you might as well dip it, and then freaking Moon Pearl in there. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It was just kind of rude. It was really rude. I just remember, as I saw some of the trolls develop, I'm like, oh, here's one to share with you guys, because it's got some pretty weird logic, and it's a good one to kind of just see. About 50? Yeah, I think I was a little bit behind that, like maybe just over an hour or so in there. I mean, the seed kind of, it gave you access to all of that, and having an earlier mirror was kind of nice, because that's not always the case. And also, a decently early sword was also kind of nice. Screw this. Let's just use this thing. Yo. Yeah, early sword and cross keys. I expect to usually play for like an hour before I find some kind of good weapon. Which sucks, but it comes with the territory. So when I got an early sword, I'm like, oh, this seed's gonna be friendly today. And then it wasn't. It was just a tease. Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. But, and for me, it was way beyond that because I like, got the hammer so late that I couldn't go over there. And, of course, there was the second sword. And then that gave you Pod Big. And Helma dropped the Eastern Big, which was also my go mode. And Eastern had another sword in its big chest, which I decided just to open on a whim on the way. Because I was like, well, it'd be great if I got tempered. And it was right there. And that was really awesome. But I was just like, whatever. Alright. Yeah, seriously. There was, I was just like, what the hell? I might as well try for it. Alright. I still gotta go down to Skull Woods and finish up Moth. Oh, look! The Ether Medallion. How nice. That's actually not bad for the climb. I'll take it. Alright. Yeah, but that was definitely one of the crazier cross keys I've done in a while. So I was like, you know what? Let's see how you guys fare with this one. I was like, I was happy to have a sub 3 hour. Which is like, really like stupid, but I was. Cross keys is funny though, because as soon as you're in go, like you're finishing the seed like pretty fast after that. It does not take long. Excuse me, I did not ask you to keep on touching me, thank you. Oh, clearly I got blocked there and didn't notice. Alright. Okay. Thanks, fire rod shot that did nothing. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go back up the mountain. In this seed, I had silvers in under 10 minutes. There was a bow and lamp in the back of Escape, which was like, just go to Eastern, even though Eastern had nothing. And Pod had nothing too. Like, both of those dungeons were like barren. Oh, Eastern had the blue mail, whoop-de-doo. But Pod literally had no helpful items at all. And it like handed you the bow early, so I'm like, okay, fine. And then the second bow was in the well. I'm like, okay. Empty Pod and Empty Eastern both kind of stink, yeah. But then you had to go into a couple pendant dungeons for some important shit. And like I said, having Samaria in Mire, that's kind of ass. I could totally understand where people were not going to go into Mire until they get Samaria or Last Resort. But I wanted to go just to see what the medallion was. It was Bamos. I'm like, well, I can open it. And then I'm looking, I'm like, I can't go into TR without Samaria. I know I already cleared out Skull Woods. And then my other result was going to Ice, and I don't want to go to Ice. So I'm like, let's just go in Mire and see if the two items were up front. They were, and it ended up being Samaria, which was stupid. So, here we are. So, it paid off. My skip in Swamp paid off, because I was originally going to just clear out the whole thing. And then when I got Mitts in the Compass chest, south of the big chest, I said, you know what? Let's just go and beat Argus in case the green pendant has something. Spoiler, it did not. And then, yeah. Worked out. We'll see how my time matches up. There's some really good runners in this one. I think there was like 9 or 10 of us. So I'm not expecting miracles here, but it'd be cool if I finished in the top 5. Give me a big key in here. Hearts are fine. Also, my menuing's all messed up because I actually don't have either Burna or the cape, which is kind of weird. Hey, that was Sankart. Missed. Okay. Let's head back. The bug catching nut. Please. Well, now we know where all the hearts were. I was on 3 hearts for quite a while in this seed. There was just nothing early. I had to do the mountain climb with 3 hearts. And that was after beating Eastern, going into desert, and finding Mirror. I still was on 3. Now we're on 15. And we got another bottle. Cool. This better not be freaking, you know where. I don't want to say it. Yeah, seeds do be like that. Oh, come on, fuck. I hate it when I don't go high enough to get that bonk, which happens way too often, honestly. Oh. Fine. Let's go. Bob's chest. Not tile room, correct. That location that shall not be named. Say it afterwards. Nice. Alright, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. And let me know about tomorrow if you end up having some free time. We'll see if we can do some dumb shit. Practice mystery settings, maybe. Oh, I didn't get my ether out. Alright, I've had enough of you, so just die. Yo, that's really bad. Okay. And that was good. Nice. A map. What a horrible, horrible validation item. Oh, I lost the dash. Not good. Okay, we got it back. Alright. Let's have a better Aga 2 than yesterday. This is already looking alright. I can't believe I just missed the third shot. Oh shit. Okay. Not super great. I don't know if that counted as 1 or 2. Couldn't really hear it. How did I not recover in time for that? Okay. Alright. Again in time. Let's get this done. Ew, excuse me. What a horrible time for a sneeze to come on. Such luck. Oh, man. Nice. Quick 4 silvers. Ah. All right. On track for 6th. Let's see if it stays that way if I don't get sniped. Sixth. All right. 6 out of 10. So I was hoping top 5, but this was quick. Top time was a 1:24:48. So someone was able to do this that much faster, which is pretty amazing. And then a 1:27, 1:32, 1:34, 1:35, and I was a 1:39. So not like a whole lot of clusters, just a couple sub 130s, and everyone else is in the 130s right now. I just squeezed out the 130. Cool. Hey, Wombat. Thanks for the GGs. This was an interesting one. Definitely had a lot of stuff I could have done better with, but I read a couple of the things decently. I wonder... But it worked. Now I'll have to get back to doing some more stupid cross keys practice. Not tonight, probably, though. I'm going to do some other stuff. But maybe a little bit tomorrow, depending on what... if Scanler's down for something, what he wants to do, too. But I got to get some more cross keys practice in for Beer League stuff, just in case. But... this was... I mean... Smari and Meyer, I'm sure, is probably going to be that thing that throws a couple people off. That was the fun part. But not too bad. I get to go do more work around the house that I need to get done today. So how exciting is that? But this was a nice little break from real world stuff for a few minutes. Alright. Well, 162 for a collection rate? Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Oh, looks like we have another finisher at 142.36. So, that's good. Hey, I am going to go for a bit. I don't know. If I get all my stuff done, and if someone's doing something later on, maybe I'll be back. But I'm pretty tired, so maybe not. That might be a smart thing for me to do, is to take the rest of the night off and just get some rest. But I don't always do the smart thing, so we'll see. Thanks for popping in, and I'll catch you soon. Have a good night. Bye.